Also, a note of it is still particularly warm over here in the UK, in dear old England.
It's warm over here too.
Yeah.
The glory of increasingly warm summers.
The people in the UK need to learn the glory of air conditioning.
We have fans.
There's a point when fans will not be enough. There's a point when fans will just feel like you're pushing the same warm air around. Especially considering you guys are an island and thus surrounded by water. It is very humid in that part of the world.
The coastal towns are the ones who deal with the weather better.
Eh.
No, look at the book. Look at the book. So I was saying, if you take an Americans' AC units, they do not cope.
Not anymore. But then again, considering that in the hot parts of the year around here, it will get in excess of 110 degrees Fahrenheit,
Ugh.
which is getting awfully close to 50 degrees Celsius.
Well, crab.
We can try fans, but there is a point to where the air getting pushed on you still feels warm.
Hello.
The world that never was.
Something we have forgotten. A country that was forgotten.
The irony would be if it was called amnesia.
Yep.
How dare you? I don't have a brain for that.
See, the trick is it's basically 70 times 90.
Could it be both King and Siffrin here hailed from the same place?
I mean, they seem to be hinting towards that possibility.
This isn't the thing I spoiled myself on.
We go talk to the king next time. Surprise! You're my little brother.
We just get the whole scene from Spaceballs. So what does it make us? Absolutely crabbing nothing.
Still can't believe they're working on a sequel after all these years.
If they don't actually title it The Quest for More Money, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Spaceballs 3, the quest for more money.
Spaceballs 3, the quest for Spaceballs 2.
Spaceballs 3, the quest for Spaceballs 2, the quest for more money.
This is starting to sound like Sierra Games.
Spaceballs 3, the quest for Spaceballs 2, the search for more money, the game.
The flamethrower.
The kids do love it.
Hmm?
I wonder, did the Space Quest 5 come out first, or did Spaceballs do the jump first?
Spaceballs did it first. Space Quest stuff didn't come out until mostly the 90s.
Ah.
Spaceballs was 87, 88, I want to say.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, a lot of the Space Quest games didn't come out until the 90s.
I've got Spaceballs right next to me. When did it come out? You know, I don't know where to look on this to tell me where it came out. Never mind.
'87.
I was 8.
I wasn't born yet. Lantern was just born.
You goddamn whippersnapper.
I was 13. 12 or 13.
And now just thinking of the name. Should we ever agree to doing the Tiny Frontiers, the D6 system, but as a follow-up to the Smalls game, Spaceballs.
So yeah, I just looked it up. Space Quest 1 was released October 1986, so before. Space Quest 2 was November 14th, 1987. So they were
pretty close in timing.
I don't think that one was going to be influenced much by Spaceballs, considering, development and all that.
Yeah. I guess both Sierra and Mel Brooks were like, let's do a Star Wars ripoff.
Yeah. And then George Lucas gave them his blessing, basically.
Yeah.
And the use of industrial light and magic to help out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It just couldn't make any merchandise.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the only stipulation that Lucas really put on him.
Yeah, and that Lone Star couldn't look like Han Solo, so they made him look like Indiana Jones instead.
Yeah.
Have we been getting the same Facebook posts?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those Facebook posts, I think, are fueled by Mashed and Mojo Media and all that.
Mm.
If you've seen the Mojo Media or Mashed videos on Spaceballs, you've probably also gotten all the same information that was in the Facebook posts.
Mm.
One thing. I got that. That's what we should remember. Okie dokie. Okay, we're doing things a bit of order, but it shouldn't matter.
You know.
Where'd you go? It's not tough. My recording setup. I've got a PC with only one monitor on it because I don't have the space for a second one. Plus, I'm not mucking around with all those power cables. So I'm making the use of my monitor space as best as possible. So there's overlap. But every time I have to check another window for something.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Fine as a case of, as people, once my LPs have discovered, they're pretty raw. Except for that one, which is one that I finished recording fairly recently, which is going to be edited to hell and back. So it's more like it's going to be a highlight reel. I want to get to that one pretty soon. But we'll get to it when we get to it. Okay, that's all we need to do. The mirror's the fifth? The third room? Third floor, isn't it? Yeah.
You know, every time it does that, I fully expect to see the king just extending both middle fingers in our direction.
What? Although that would be really funny if they gave a fast forward option right here as you're dying. It's like you're watching Bonnie running. Bored now. You're dying, dude. Bored now.
Yeah.
Time, mirror. There we go, it's on floor 3. I swear we were on 41 not too long ago.
The question is, how many of these encounters does the king get to remember?
Have a mirror on the wall. Here we go.
Meh. And this mirror is actually real.
Keep telling you that mirror was there.
Raven, I didn't see it, so by process of elimination.
But it was right there. All the voices in my head agreed with me.
Here we go. You're not getting the key. We're going straight to the king. Okay, well, I saw Mr. Stiffin, but guys, you get good sleep. I did not get good sleep. I never get a good sleep.
50 times.
I just remember that Stargate episode where I took a time loop for about 3 months. Come on, sir, you really need a haircut, my dude.
I mean, considering how long that is, how long has he been sitting here?
That line, see who the universe favors.
I do kind of wonder, though. Considering all the hair there, how is it just not engulfing the helmet? There ain't no way he's properly combing that out on a regular basis.
Probably where the crown just pushes it all down, they just go outwards because of it. Well, our country boys want our country.
Uh-oh.
That's a new look.
And that was a big chunk of the king.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Ooh, that was a solid
Yeesh.
hit.
If it did that to the king,
What's it doing to Siffrin?
Oh.
Just outright killing him.
some banana. The Wolfo didn't say we need to speak to him twice. Okay, one last time, I'm finally done with this chapter. Damn, I really want to get the art book for this game.